Hello fellow Helldivers, Thorin here, and we are out enjoying Paradise Cove. That being said, today we're going to be talking about new Illuminate enemy types and everything you guys need to know about them. But without further ado, let's dive into today's topic. So fellow Helldivers, after the first major order with the Gloom with the samples, it was not looking so great. That being said, the second major order we got with the Defense 7 attacks, we seem to be doing pretty well. That being said, there is something that has me slightly concerned, that the whole great expedition into the Gloom is only a stepping stone for one of the more powerful enemies to come back into the game. It all has to do with the dark fluid research currently going on in the game. If you didn't know, we are in the Gloom right now, and we found a way to turn E710 into E711, which makes dark fluid. I'll go ahead and play a quick snippet here in case you didn't know about it.
A scientific breakthrough has been made using the strange liquid found on Terminid hive worlds. This biological substance appears to be a more concentrated form of element 710. Scientists have named it element 711. In a watershed moment for science, element 711 has been successfully converted into dark fluid, the first ever synthetic production of the powerful exotic matter.
Now, that is all really cool. However, there's another enemy faction that we're currently fighting against that also very heavily prioritizes dark fluid. I'll go ahead and play this Kinetic Heli broadcast that is about the conclusion of the Gloom expedition, just to give a little bit more context, and then I'll go ahead and explain why the Illuminate are going to get a huge upgrade.
Now, the Helldivers have been deployed to support a new, even more ambitious plan to extract E711 and use it to secure plenty of living space for all Super Earth citizens. This plan has been named Operation Free Space. While the Gloom will be allowed to continue existing, the Ministry of Defense has expressed high confidence in the Helldivers' ability to contain the amorphous space cloud.
So the reason why all this is really important with the E711, the dark fluid, and so on and so forth, is this is something that the Illuminate also fight us on very heavily. For all you Xbox divers out there right now who absolutely love fighting on New Alexandria, good job by the way for keeping that. It's absolutely amazing. That place has not fallen. You guys are truly Reach fans. The Illuminate are all about synthesizing their own version of dark fluid. In fact, in the subtitles we can see right here, it says, fourth line down, creating warp gates, raising spires, synthesizing dark fluid. I don't know what the Illuminate are up to, but it can't be anything democratic. Further on, it says dark fluid must be some kind of undiscovered element, something totally unknown, like unknown tinium. Yeah, that's totally what it will be called, I bet. And of course, we talked about it before, but the ones that are really, really scary here is at the very bottom, it says all three factions surge towards Super Earth in sudden synchronicity do Freedom's enemies now act, meaning there is going to be an absolutely catastrophic event where we fight all three coming at us at once. But there's more to do with the dark fluid. In the recent files, Arc 5, which was founded by Asunder, a data miner, it shows a bunch of the cyborg factory world stuff that we're going to be getting, which I went over about with Iron Sights and the Death Star thing, but at the bottom it says the Illuminate clergy. There's a Grand Master, I think that's what GM means, clergy, a bodyguard, and a priest. Along with that, Iron Sights let us know that there are going to be gravitational monoliths. The Illuminate will charge monoliths with dark fluid to harness gravitational energy, allowing them to manipulate the gravity of other celestial bodies, which makes me think this very heavily has to do with the Clendath 2 event, which is supposed to be coming right around the corner. Yes, I hear it all the time. The Clendath 2 event is definitely in relation, or at least a homage to Starship Troopers with the planet of Clendath 2. Along with that, there's going to be special mission objectives that actually go with the Illuminate side of the dark fluid. Ironsides let us know that there's an objective named Dark Fluid Backpack. It's basically the same kind of backpack that with the Automaton Backpack and the Dark Fluid Jump Pack. You know, the one that kind of teleports us around, which we've been experimenting more with, and it's probably going to be pretty dangerous. Not to mention, they're going to be doing their own kind of extraction, though not in the same way that we do it with the Terminids. There are going to be something called harvesters that are coming in the very near future. This is an example right here that Ironsight showed us of an Illuminate Dark Fluid Extractor that will be a mission objective. They were even able to populate it in game right here. You can see it's actually incredibly large. It's like Leviathan sized, maybe a bit bigger. It's hard to tell from the point of view and also how close he is to the object. But the Illuminate are going to be fighting us over dark fluid, and it's going to power a lot of their stuff. In fact, devs in a dev stream about 6-7 months ago, I think maybe about now, actually showed us they have the warp gate technology for the Illuminate, which is, you know, all tied in with dark fluid. They've already built and modeled them in games, so we're just waiting for them to release when they were showing off the Mega City gameplay and how they designed it. And that's going to lead to the brand new enemy types of the Illuminates coming in, and there's 3 major ones, and we actually have gameplay of it. We've went over it before, but if you're new to this channel and you have not seen it, we'll go ahead and play some of the gameplay that Ironsights went ahead and let us see, so that you know what kind of upgrades the Illuminate are going to get when all this starts to go down.
Let me know down below, fellow Helldivers, are you excited about the new Illuminate enemies coming into the game? And do you think they'll be pretty powerful overall? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here where I cover more news on Helldivers on the daily. And until next time, everyone, thank you for stopping by. Keep spreading managed democracy.